Earlier this month, a group of community leaders called for an investigation into an LGBT support group called the Trevor Project. Celeste Feeler, a parent in Southern California's Coachella Valley and member of Riverside County's Moms for Liberty chapter, told NTD about her research and personal findings when looking into the promoted website.
It was an LGBTQ youth suicide prevention for 13 to 24-year-olds. I thought, that's a red flag. 13 to 24-year-olds, what do they have in common that they could be talking about, sex?
The Trevor Project is an organization that provides confidential crisis support services to LGBT youth via text, chat, or calls. Multiple school districts promote the site, and that's how Feeler found out about it. There are about 20 forums on the affiliated website, Trevor Space, which includes private messaging. Through her own investigation, she alleges multiple conversations consisted of adults and children discussing a wide range of sexual topics and fetishes.
So I looked even deeper into it, and I started seeing that there was adults asking children to leave the site and go on their Discord, which their Discord is actually connected to their Xbox. So, totally leaving the site altogether.
Feeler says her findings are consistent with predators in chat rooms with minors and can open the door to grooming, exploitation, and child trafficking.
This is pedophilia. There's nothing else to call it. It's so harmful for our youth. And it needs to be taken down. For some reason, we're moving into this time where predators are becoming a protective class, and they're coming after our kids. Why are we allowing this to happen at our schools? It's illegal, and it should be stopped.
She also blames the media for refusing to cover parents' concerns on education, and that it's now up to parents and communities to expose what is really happening behind the scenes.
The problem is that when parents find this stuff, we're not being heard. We're normalizing the sexualization of children, and that's a problem. So I brought it to the attention of law enforcement, my local law enforcement, and to the attention of my school district, and showing them that this is not safe to be promoted to children at all. And this was actually taking the most vulnerable children and putting them in the lion's den, and possibly being harmed. And it really concerned me.
Feeler filed a complaint with the Riverside County Sheriff's Department last July and was referred to the Riverside County Anti-Human Trafficking Task Force.
They did their investigation, as they claimed, and they found that nothing of the sort that I was finding and every other parent was finding was actually in that website.
Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco told the Epic Times that schools promoting such services for 13-year-olds is, quote, morally reprehensible. He said, it's no different than our schools teaching sex ed to a kindergartner. It is absolutely ridiculous, but it's not criminal. Bianco said if parents are unhappy about schools' direction, the blame should fall on lawmakers and school board members, not law enforcement. Feeler agrees.
We have to take control of the situation. These people are coming after our children. We need to stop this. We are the force. They don't have a voice. They don't understand. They can't comprehend this stuff. They can't defend themselves. And it is our job to do so. The one thing that happened good during 2020 and all these school lockdowns was exposing this, waking up parents, getting them informed of what's happening. And this movement isn't ever going to stop.
Feeler stresses the importance of parents and teachers working together, joining parent groups, and continuing to pressure the school boards, law enforcement, and other government agencies to investigate further. The Trevor Project has not responded to requests for comment, but the organization says that its purpose is to help struggling LGBT youth and provide counseling. Daniel Hall, NTD News, California.